Hello, and welcome back to S'mores, a Campfire Talk. My name's Lauren, and so let's just go around the room real quick to reintroduce ourselves for the billionth time.
I am Isabel, also known as She Who Cannot Be Named.
I am Jade, also known as Jigga J, not the MC today.
I'm Ricky, also unformally known as Slick Rick.
Pretty Ricky.
Pretty Ricky. No Slick Rick.
I am Killa Kyle. My name is also Kaylee.
Watch out, Kyle.
My name is
Also Katie. Her name's Killer Kyle first.
Yes.
I'm Troy, but I go by Bentley.
No, he goes by Tinley.
Oh my god.
She gonna go to hell.
Chinley for the win.
Oh my god!
No, dude, Tricky.
Oh my god,
Tricky.
no, we're not going to get
No.
into that right now. We're not going to
No,
get into that.
no,
Tricky.
like,
Cut that
No,
out.
we're
We're
not.
not doing that.
Cut
No.
out.
We are most
They are in
definitely
an
not.
entanglement. Okay, anyways. Okay, let's.
Anyways, I sometimes go by L-Dog, but not today. I'll be going by Lauren. And so last week, we talked about basically characteristics of one another that we felt like somebody was the best, or not the best, but like the greatest or the least of, meaning that whoever is more charismatic per se. We didn't really have that one. But like we would label it from like but like from most to least sort of thing.
Yeah.
So like intuitive and affectionate. We've listed everybody from least to most. And so yeah, if you haven't checked that out, I definitely would. It is one of our no, is it our video one? No, just kidding. We don't have that. Cut that out. But yeah, definitely go check that out on S'mores. You can also find us on Instagram at the Six S'mores. And so today we're really chilling. We don't really have a lot to talk about. It's been a long week. It's been a long month, to be honest.
This is all like the second week of the
Long last month.
It's like the 8th.
Yeah.
Everything is breaking.
Everything is
Everything, bro.
As we're
Mice's
recording.
heads are breaking as well.
We're
We're killing mice out here.
But just to start off this podcast, in general, like how are y'all? Like how are y'all doing?
Good.
I love Jade.
Let the question breathe.
We love Jade out here.
Had a great time. I just drove an hour and a half to get back home in time for this podcast. But I'm here, having a great time. Got a blister on my toe. Not the best. I had to buy new shoes.
What else did you buy, Isabel?
I got 4 shirts. I got some shoes. We ate at Buffalo Wild Wings. I had a great time.
Like her voice gets like this whenever she know that she be doing something.
I spent a lot of money today, and I
Yeah.
shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Says the one that says you spent $600 in one sitting. So
Yeah.
I don't.
Like, I haven't even done that.
What about
you
it?
know.
What about it? I only spent like $200. And I mean,
We spend that on food.
20
Like,
dude, yeah, I know. 25 of those dollars went to gas. So I mean, it wasn't all for. That was a necessity.
No, it's okay. You shot, girl. You shot.
Charlie's the only one that supports my bad spending habits.
Yeah.
Probably Troy. Troy does
Oh,
too.
like, I definitely support it.
You know what? My life has been good.
That's it.
Okay, you say it, and
more
if you're gonna
details?
keep going though.
oh, I hate it so much.
Like somebody would have, if somebody wrote it out, it was like ellipses, and you just didn't
Yeah.
continue.
Yeah, just the,
Jade is
The dots just
cliffhanger.
Okay, I mean, nothing's real. I mean, I've been running. I've been coming home late as a mug because this job got me tripling, bro. But that's not happening anymore. And I don't know. My life has been. I did have a coming to Jesus moment yesterday. Not a coming to Jesus moment, a coming to me moment. Where I was looking in the mirror and I was like, dang, we really up in this piece. And it was like almost as if me looking at myself.
Can you elaborate on that?
Okay, I was I was looking at myself and I like saw like the little me. And it was a weird moment. Like I saw little Jade who was thinking of one day you'll have a job and I'll be like, oh my God, one day I'm going to leave my house and one day I'm going to be able to drive. And then I'm like, it's so crazy how I'm here right now doing all these things that little me had hoped for when she was younger. And then I almost cried. Didn't. but almost did.
Is this at the
Let us
house or
be
at
clear.
Sonic?
At Sonic on my break in the bathroom when I was using the restroom. The mirror is just right there when you pop up the toilet. So I got up and I was like, wow, just amazed with life at that moment.
Straight off the toilet.
Right after
Yeah. It's like off the toilet thoughts. So
Bro, I low-key had a moment like that at our freedom party.
really,
Yeah, it was like in the middle of everything. I was like walking in the living room, and I like had a slight out-of-body experience.
out of
like-
body, out of
I was
mind.
like, this is me. I am me. I am me. My name is Kaylee. I'm controlling this body.
Yeah.
Controlling his body.
Like, whoa.
I'm all at work in the bathroom
Yeah.
having this experience.
Having like spiritual
Yeah, I'm like,
experiences.
oh my god.
I was like, Daddy. Hello?
Been
Anybody
gone
in
for
there?
20 minutes. Come back.
The break is 5
The
minutes,
break's
Daddy.
over.
Yeah. So yeah, that's basically how my life's been going. Surrounded by some halfway okay people, and
Wow. Thanks.
just kidding, some good people, some great people.
You spit on my arm.
You spit on my arm.
No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, Ricky.
You smacking into the mic.
My life has been consumed by shows recently.
Oh, yeah.
But is it good?
The absence of shows and the anticipation of shows. That has been my life recently. Watching The Last Dance. Super excited for the next episode. Super excited for another show called Mindhunter. Super excited to start Euphoria.
Oh my God, yes.
Okay, so Ricky and me have this bad thing of like once we start something, we don't want to stop. And so lately, Ricky has been very patient in waiting for us so we can all watch the show together.
Lauren as well.
Yeah, me too. Like for sure. Like I want to strangle people sometimes because I just want to watch
Do
them.
you-
As
do
the
you
third
think we're
party in
gonna-
this group, I'm chilling.
Speaking of,
For the
okay,
most
yeah. So the group, there's like certain groups of people watching each show. Like Lauren and I are watching a show. Those three are watching a show. 5 of us are watching a show. I don't think we have a show where all 6 of us are watching.
It's not possible.
That'd be
No,
Euphoria.
It'd be impossible.
Euphoria,
Yeah.
all 6 of us.
Maybe.
It'd be the movie
Maybe.
night.
Movie night is all 6
Yeah.
of us. Yeah.
Usually
But
the
anyway.
one
When we
who's
watch
not
Remember the
watching it is
Titans.
me,
Yeah.
because you guys watch anime.
Speaking of
What?
anime, Laura, we gotta finish Psyche K.
This is facts.
We watched 1 episode of season 2. You need to finish it.
But anyways,
But yeah, that's how it's been.
I've been watching shows.
Shows.
Also, I'm getting fat.
how are you getting fat?
Bentley just told me I got fat.
Damn.
You
gotta listen to Bentley?
Are you talking about the picture?
What picture?
Stuff's coming out the closet now.
Picture. Because I didn't What are you saying? I was talking about when Bentley just said, "Your legs big," but you talking about a picture.
Oh, you mean when she was jumping on the bathrooms? Oh my god.
Counter.
Wait, what picture?
Her on the counter.
Jade was hiding from a mouse.
Oh yeah.
Wait, from what?
Oh, I gotta show you it. I'll show you.
Because Jade was hiding from a mouse. The fiasco today. We got
There's
2
another
more
one?
because I killed one this morning, and then they found another one in the afternoon when I was gone.
Oh my God.
And Jade is
If we can
on the bath.
insert the picture into the video,
Yeah,
if you're
it's
watching the
funny.
video, maybe.
there's motion blur. It makes it so much better.
Yeah, and then he told me what he said to you when you like got up there.
Yeah, he's so rude.
I was like, how'd you get up there?
You're such a
I was
punk.
just curious.
He always does this.
Joy.
I'm like-
He's always attacking Kaylee and Jade.
I
I
was
don't
go-
know. They're strong women.
Because we're not
Like,
petite
I'd
women.
be, I'd
We're
be
not
confused.
petite.
Like, why do you always jump in though?
Because.
Like, I'm just making. Yeah, exactly. Like,
Because
now I have to
girl
roast
power, bro. Don't
Because you
roast
keep
her.
But
jumping
like
in.
you
You
roast
next.
them every single day, any chance you get. Someone has to stand up
you.
for
Just,
them.
they can stand up for themselves. Are they as strong as they are?
Don't
They
say
can't
that,
stand
Oh my
up.
bro.
God,
You
now
so
it's like-
annoying, bro. With your skinny head, but do rag with your bug eye. Look at his face. Look at
Skinny head to do rag.
Do.
rag.
Start making a tune.
Do. Anyways,
Exactly. Y'all can just make those back. Y'all know it's jokes.
Yeah, whatever.
I still say I usually fight him for his jokes. The one joke I wouldn't fight you on is when you were talking about Kaylee. You're like, your calves,
Oh.
Renaissance fair drumsticks.
He always be doing this to
Freaking
me.
died.
Like
You so wrong. You're so wrong.
these girls,
bro.
they're like y'all some strong athletes.
Insert
But y'all some
picture.
strong ass athletes. Like,
Like a person just eating the crap out of it.
You are a beautiful woman, Kaylee.
like yeah, I
you
never
are a
said you ugly
beautiful
nothing
woman,
like that.
Jade.
You just
Thank
strong
you,
as hell.
Isabel. Thank you.
Beautiful
Like that's
drumstick.
like you strong.
Feed a
Like you a
family
powerful
of four.
you a powerful athlete.
Thanks, Bentley.
It can't. It doesn't work. No,
It's
it's
so
okay.
sweet.
Thank
A
you. Thank you for
backhanded
the compliment.
compliment.
It's not an insult.
Them big ass legs. You're a powerful athlete with your big ass legs. Thank you, Bentley. So sweet.
Thank you.
Anyways,
Alrighty. Well, going along the line, Kaylee, how have you been? Renaissance Fair Drumstick.
I've been doing all right. I feel like a lot of things have been happening this week, and I've just been kind of noticing them and just watching them happen. And I don't know why they're happening. It's just kind of funny. Yeah, I had to kill a mouse for the first time this week, which is sad because I've never like actively tried to kill an animal before. Yeah, like yeah, but I had to kill it, so that's what I did to keep my word. My word is Bond, Jason Bond.
Jason Bond.
Jason Bond. And James Bourne.
Yeah, James Bond.
So I don't know. I've been all right. I almost fought someone, killed a mouse. It's been a great time.
Kaylee's been.
We don't have to go into
Yeah, no details.
no details. No, not all.
details, no
Never.
Just know if I
details.
would have been there, game over.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's just leave it at that. Let's just leave it
The
at that.
4 girls would have been in jail.
No, you can't say that. You can't say
I
that.
listen.
I feel like we kind of can.
You can
I
say
don't
it. I
know.
mean, we didn't do it. They don't know what we were doing or not doing.
To the person who
I
was
was
about
there.
to get fought.
I'm not gonna incriminate myself.
Bleep.
Anyways,
I was not present. I was somewhere else. But if I would have been there,
that's half the video. Just your fist in the
Johnny's
screen.
Face, yeah.
Well,
Fight you. We'll fight you.
your face was like the old man. It's like, get off my lawn, you mother trucker. And that's what you.
Troy,
Just angry old man.
how's your week?
My weeks have been okay.
Really?
Yeah, work. I've been tired, man.
Right.
Work been kind of hitting me,
Uh huh.
but it's low key getting better.
Yeah.
Cause
It's okay. Ad-libs.
it's like been to practice more. Something that's been real important to me.
Has that been helping you?
It has been helping me. It's been helping me a lot, Jade.
Good.
Like my energy at work's been better because of it.
That's good.
Been understanding my intentions as I go into things, which is just been making my life better.
Right.
So yes, that's where I'm at pretty much.
I'm here to tell you. We don't care. No.
Stephen A. Smith.
Just kidding. No, we care about your health.
And yeah, well, how do I follow up this? I've had a pretty okay week. I've been struggling a lot these past 2 weeks lots of months about like stuff. So I think I finally found clarity within that, which is really nice to do. I just figured it out yesterday, so that was great. But besides that, me and Jade had a fiasco trying to kill a mouse. Like, literally a fiasco. It was...
Insert clips.
But besides that, nothing... Well, we were recording this on a Sunday, so we're going by this way like last week. But I just started a new figure drawing class. That was fun. It's a fun time. But yeah, that's about it going on in my life right now. And so to follow that up with how are you? What was a major event that happened to you last week that you'd love to elaborate on if you do? You don't have to.
I'm trying to think. Does anybody else know of what happened to me last week? Because I cannot recall last week.
Happened to you?
Just like anybody remember? Because I'm lost.
when you know what happened to me, because
usually if
I'm at a
something
loss.
happens to me, someone else is there. Or
I don't
someone else,
know.
I tell someone about it.
You've been in Tucson for the past 2 weeks. I don't really know where
I
you've
have been in
been.
Tucson for a while. Oh, I mean, Friday night, the day before I went to, or the night before I went to Tucson, I'm laying in bed. These freaking mouse. I didn't know we had more. So for whatever reason, they really like the back of the house. Well, my room is one of the rooms in the back of the house. And so I'm laying in bed, and then I hear a noise. So I sit up and I pull out my phone flashlight, and I face it towards my bathroom door, because where my bed's at, directly across from it, is the bathroom door. So I like sit up, turn my flashlight on my phone, and I'm looking. And I had put like this board there as like a barrier, because I know the mice are getting in through like a hole in my bathroom. So I have to figure out how to plug that up. So I put the board there, thinking he couldn't get into my room from the bathroom. I look, and he's on top of the board just looking at me. He was playing game. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? So then I get up to try to chase him back into the bathroom, because I have a trap in there. So I was going to see if I can try to chase him. He tried to run away, and then the trap's like right under where they get out from. But no, he jumps into my room, and then proceeding that is 40 minutes of me trying to chase this mouse out my room. He was running around, running everywhere. I was like, oh my God, I can't do this. But yeah, I was like throwing stuff at him. Like,
I think we got him.
I hope you did, because I can't deal with him anymore. I was like, what? And then Lauren's asleep, and I'm like throwing stuff in the room, and I'm like, because Kaylee was at work, Jade was at work.
Dude.
And then finally, I like got him. He like ran out of my room. I was like, okay, whatever. I'm going to sleep. And then I laid down to go to sleep, and then Jade got back from work. So that's probably like 12:30 or something.
12:30.
I went
Dude,
to bed
what
at
if
like
it's
11.
just like the same mouse that gets reincarnated and he comes back for vengeance?
It's like a game.
He
And we
learns
keep
every
getting
time
him.
He dies.
It's
every
like
time.
regenerating.
He's
like,
he's getting faster too, from the morning till the afternoon. There's got too
Like
much.
he's come back for vengeance ever since Jade and I threw him in the trash can, the big trash can outside.
No, I'm telling you, bro.
He's
See,
coming back for vengeance. Well, it should be like a ghost mouse. Like he's
Keep
not even
repeating that
real.
level till you kill him right.
Yeah.
We killed him right today.
So okay, what happened today? Because again, I was in Tucson. I don't what happened.
Oh.
Alrighty. So I guess we might cut this out later, but here is the great mouse story of Sunday.
2020.
Yep.
Sunday, August 9th.
So I'm FaceTiming one of my friends, right? And so I'm walking into my room and I'm like chilling, right? And there is a room here and then a room beside it. And in between it is like a little crate. And so it separates both the rooms. And behind the crate, I saw a mouse. And so me and this mouse were just like making eye contact for like 5 seconds. And I looked down at my phone. I said, I got to call you back. So I take off the phone and I'm like, there's a mouse. And Jada hears me from the living room. She's like, oh my God, where is it? And I was like, it's in the closet. Because by now it's like scurried into the closet, the hall closet where we keep like, towels and toilet paper, all that jazz. And so that happens. And so we're like, oh my gosh, how are we going to trap it? We have a sticky trap in the kitchen. So we move the sticky trap from the kitchen to like the side of the door because I'm going to bang on one side of the hall closet. So he has to come out the other side. That's my thought, right? So we do it, right? And he lands on it. And the sticky trap is like basically they walk over it. And so the sticky trap catches them whenever they walk over it. But the mouse had ran through it, right? But only his back legs got caught. And so he's hovering around like this with his front legs, like trying to get away. And me and Jade are screaming our heads off. We are so scared of this.
We literally like bolted into the bathroom. Screaming. And then whenever it moved, we just screamed. And then
Because it was halfway off, like, that is still prime territory for him to escape. And I'm not playing games with no mouse. Like, I need him to be on the trap before I touch the trap. Or dead. But the sticky trap doesn't kill it. So finally, we muster up the strength. Because he turned around and so his whole body's and he's like convulsing on the
like
freaking thing.
contorted.
It's so bad. And so we pick it up with a bag and we take it outside and we grab a rock together.
we had to do it together because I was like, I can't be the murderer.
And we dropped it on the mouse. And
we did 3, 2, 1, and I was so felt so nervous.
And then it died in the end. But you could have lived a peaceful life outside this house. You chose to live here. It is the consequence that you face.
You're talking to the mouse ghost now?
Yeah. Don't come back.
the freaking ghost of this whole
There's a
family,
whole
like one by
daggone
one, we're
family.
taking them down.
Yeah.
Bro, what if there's one mouse for everybody that's just in the room?
It's a big old
That means we
family.
got 2 more.
I know, we got 2 more mice. Who's next?
Everybody has to
Jade?
kill their own mouse. So
Ricky?
like Ricky and Isabel have to kill one.
No, I got one.
You get one?
Yeah, I got one.
But you
Suffocated.
kill
They
it.
suffocated.
Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah, we.
Well, I've been a part of 2.
Yeah, so
Two
that's like one hole.
killings?
So y'all two got a tag team, and then Ricky has to kill one by himself.
Please.
Isabel is the most is the most cruel to the mouse. She let it suffocate to death.
Well, actually, it was a
Yes.
It was a team effort between Jade and I.
We decided.
Because it was
you
the
and
first.
Jade suffocated to death.
Because it was the first mouse, so we didn't know what to do. I was like, I don't know what to do, and then
Choking.
Yeah,
An approach counter.
alive. Well, it'll never make that mistake again because it's suffocated and dead. And we didn't even have to drop a rock on it. The trash just got dropped on it. That's what it is. Trash.
Speaking of mice, Troy and I, when we were driving, I was taking him home one night. I turned the lights on. We could see a bunch of mice scurrying across the street, like to house. We're just like, hey, look at them.
They heard about your house, so they went to the one across the
Yeah,
street.
they
So we gotta migrate.
yeah.
So,
That's
dude,
funny.
they got these new sticky trap things. I don't know what they are, bro. So really, bro? Yeah, they put
Gotta go
Nutella
find
don't get
grandma.
tricked.
They lowering our numbers now.
yeah, because that first mouse knew like the traditional mouse trap. He knew that was gonna kill him. He kept running around, so we had to move on to sticky traps.
Those work good. They do.
Except they make a gross like squelch noise. That's why I found the first one. Because I didn't even know he was in the trap until I was hearing this weird like squelching like wet squish noise, and I was like, "What the heck is that?" And then it was him in the glue like moving around. I was like, "Oh god, disgusting." Yeah, that's what the noise was.
Anyways, Jade, do you have a big event of this week?
No, just the mouse.
Yeah,
I didn't really
think
have
that
a
was
big
it.
event this week, I don't think. Just the mouse trap. That was pretty funny. Funny event.
Require?
Is it this week or last week?
Last week. You know it's Sunday.
Okay.
You know it's Sunday. Don't do that.
Well, I missed practice this week. Right.
Wow, so big.
Actually, that is a big deal.
It is.
I missed practice this week, so I was gonna make it up the next day, but then I got caught up in the Last Dance and Mindhunter.
Caught up?
Yes.
Caught up
So,
in a
I
sticky
decided to.
So what I'm hearing is
I'm sorry.
I decided to make up all the days in a row. So I ran 4 days in a row with trying to make it up. And I tell you what, I'm kind of hurting now. My back hurts.
I hate this man.
My hamstring hurts. I also went a whole night without sleeping in the middle of all of that. So that was something.
God said.
So yeah, I'm just a little sore.
Ricky like a different breed of human. Like I can't. There's no other way to describe it. Everything he does is like intense, like all the way.
The thing is, like, if we can do it, let's do it.
You see, like I'll be avoiding those situations. If I miss practice, I'm like, okay, I have to finish the workout before we get to the next practice.
Mm.
Like I have like that kind of boundary stuff. I got like a 2-day window, and I'll hurt through the practice if I have to, but you gotta do it.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been really sleep deprived lately, and then last week I was sleep deprived, and then I had to make up a bunch of days. So yeah, little sore, but we hanging in there.
It's them shows.
Why did you stay up all night?
The shows.
Actually not.
Like a teacher. It's like, why
A
did you
leading
say?
question. Laura.
I know why. I have a video. Insert video.
We just wait.
It's a
It was,
long
too, it was too
pod.
fast.
I was editing my first video podcast, and
Yay.
I did not know what I was doing. I made some mistakes. I had to Control Z those suckers, and then redo it really quick, and then learning a whole bunch of stuff while Lauren was patiently telling me what to do.
Ricky,
And
an old
he
man
was-
trapped inside a
That's
It
young
what
was
we
boy's
so
body.
tolerable of my knowledge of computers.
Yes. He was also hanging out with she who cannot be named. Not this one.
Not me.
Another
Yeah.
one.
Not me. What do you?
Okay, that
Not
sounds like
me.
No, because I introduced myself as
As she,
Isabel,
yeah.
also known as she who could not be named.
Oh, okay.
Which Jade said she who could not be named, which is not me.
Not Isabel. Another one.
Take a guess. If you're
Yeah.
watching the video, He's in a primary color shirt.
Oh my god.
Why not just say
Shut
it then?
Why do you- oh yeah. It's
Well, I mean, if
also,
they don't know primary colors, they won't know.
you
Oh,
guys
wow.
probably-
Yeah, because Google doesn't work.
you guys probably already know this, but your house makes a lot of noises. Like I was by myself at one point in the night,
Ghosts.
and all of a sudden just a bunch of creaking. Like,
That's why I rode with
is the
Bentley and
ceiling
Lauren
falling
last
down?
night.
Like what is? I feel like I heard sounds through the wall, and I thought the wall was
Yeah.
gonna bust through. Like
Bro, I'm telling you.
like he's about to collapse. I'm like,
Oh.
Baby,
Invasion.
woman,
At
woman
the-
sitter.
At the beginning, when we moved into this house, it was only Kaylee and I in the house. And we both work night shifts, but I work Monday through Thursday nights, and then she works Friday through Sunday nights. So we were never at the house at the same time. So you're here by yourself in a 3-bedroom house, and I was like, you start hearing noises, and I'm freaking out. I'm like, I'm all alone. What am I
Yeah.
gonna do?
Like, I really thought somebody came in one time. Like, actually. I was like, I feel like the window just opened. Like, in the back. What am I going to do?
It doesn't help that you watch Corey Kinship
Wait,
videos before bed.
Yeah, we didn't have all those knives back then, though. Now we have a bunch of kitchen knives.
are
It's
those-
great.
Are they supposed to be scary videos? Is that what those are?
He does. He does a lot of scary
Sunday,
videos.
like thing.
Yeah, but he plays a lot of games, but a lot of them are also scary, and it's so funny though. Like, it's the best thing.
Get up, get up, get up, get up. Get up.
What were you saying? What were you saying?
I just
Oh yeah, you stayed up with
his
somebody else.
commitment.
How angry he gets.
He
You
said
said
he,
you
yeah,
also-
he thought he heard someone. But yeah, but now we have like 4 knife blocks in the house. 1 knife block for each person in the house. So if someone
Yes.
comes in,
With their own knife.
we got
block.
all the knives.
We just carry it out of the door as we escape.
Well, it's like I had a knife block, and then Kaylee had her own knife block, and then Ricky didn't know we had knives, and then he brought us knives for Christmas, and then Lauren got a knife block. Now there's 4 knife blocks. There's 4 people in the house. We're having a great time. Dude, but we use like all the knives, so it's like, what knife do I feel like using today?
This is facts. Alrighty, Kaylin, major event.
I think I kind of mentioned it before. Basically, I almost fought somebody in the exchange, and then and then the mouse.
Can you please go over the fighting someone story?
Do
'Cause
not
it's
go
so
over
good.
I'm just
Fighting
gonna
story.
summarize
Dude,
it
it's
very lightheartedly.
I
Okay,
mean, it's a
so
short story.
anyways, you're supposed to have a mask on at all times, right? I couldn't hear Isabel on the phone. She couldn't hear me. We were both breaking up. I took it down for half a second to try and get some clarity in the situation. And this man, this person, is staring at me, telling me I need to put my mask back on. And I almost threw hands. If he said something else, I was going to. But that's about it.
Did he actually say it? Because I never heard that before. I just saw him staring at you.
He was staring
Like, he was
so
like-
hard.
Because I heard words because I was on the phone, so my attention was like redirected. I didn't know what he was saying, so I moved away from the drinks because I thought that's what he wanted because I was in the way. But then he was like, "You need to put your mask back on. It needs to be all the way on." And I was like, "Sir, do not test me."
But I just like that he was away from you. You took it off to try to talk to me, which if the conversation would have happened, you'd have put it back on, we would have been fine. But then he walked closer to you.
That's what I'm saying. I was
Like-
like, "You came closer to me to say this."
Yeah.
Than I would have been if you would just shut up.
Like he said it
I
with
just remember-
disrespect too. Like
Yeah, it
The
was
disrespect
rude.
is why I got angry. Okay, like if you ask nicely, I am wildly accommodating. Otherwise,
But he was
Yeah,
really
like he was
mean.
rude about
Wildly
it.
accommodating.
I'll wear 3 masks if you want. But like, the disrespect is the problem.
Yeah, the fact that you walk up being disrespectful, you were like, hey, you know, like you're supposed to wear the mask on, and then I feel like you'd have been like, oh, okay, like it was nice. He was like, no, you're supposed to wear the mask the whole time. Because
But
I
I'm
just
not,
remember,
like-
I was on the phone with you, and I could not hear what you were saying. You couldn't hear me. We were both trying to talk. All I wanted was green tea.
Yeah.
But yeah, but and then it just got really quiet, and then I could hear voices in the background, and I was like, "What is happening?" And then I was like, "I can't hear you. I'm gonna hang up now." And then I hung up the phone. Little did I know that a man was trying, or you were about to fight a man.
Yes. She was all on the phone during the predicament.
But other than that, I think that was the major event. It was like last week or so.
Killer Kyle almost came out on a full-grown man. That would have been really funny.
well, we would have had to jump him basically because we can't just let her fight and
By
just stand
herself,
there
yeah.
like and just watch like
Yeah.
grown man.
That's why Lauren was saying she was really happy that I wasn't there. Because she was.
I feel like you wouldn't have physically fought it, but I know you would have said something
Would've
somewhere,
snapped.
somehow.
I would have
Faster.
said something. and then he would have said something, and because he said something to me, I feel like then Kaylee would have snapped, would have swung, and then because I'm next to her, I would have swung, and then
See, I'd be trying in the middle, like, yo, let's calm down. We're in the exchange.
We hit
trying to
Bentley
get
instead
drinks.
because he's in the middle.
Like,
All
that's
of a
what we're
sudden.
saying. Because Kaylee and I would have gone to a
Leave
fight.
crying.
Bentley would have been like, "Oh my god, what's happening?" Jade is also a fighter. Jade would
We
have
have
jumped
a
in,
lot of violent women.
and then
And
because
that's how we're going to end this conversation.
and then because the three of us were fighting, Lauren would have jumped in, and then
Look,
Bentley would have had to
Look,
co-coach.
just
Like
know,
the girls.
just know we don't
got
tolerate
arrested.
disrespect.
Be the first ones to get arrested too. Like out of the girls and the boys, the girls would be the first.
Girls would be the
for
ones.
sure.
Sorry.
Hey, listen, man.
Bentley,
we're very nice
Bentley.
people until you get disrespectful, and then hands were getting thrown.
Again. Sorry.
Might be.
Save us from this conversation.
Okay, well, nothing really big has been happening in my week, but I'm getting more of an understanding of where I am as an athlete. Because, like, now with the new schedule and everything with work, so I'm tired from work. I don't get that much sleep anyway. And then I get really excited because I learned something new about track. And then I have to remind myself that I'm a person. So, like, my body can't just do whatever, my body can't do whatever my mind wants it to at all times because it's fatigued.
Yeah.
So now I have to start taking that into account. I'm like,
He's all, now I gotta start taking that into account.
now I gotta like keep that in mind as I do my development period, understanding like where I am and how I feel.
Right.
That's nice. I appreciate your input.
Yeah. I'm glad you were awakened with your body.
Awakened.
I just realized that maybe standing on my feet for 7 hours is affecting.
Bro, it takes a while
Yeah.
to learn.
I was like, why am I so tired today at track? And then the coach was like, you do be standing for like 7. I was like, that's true. I was like, but I don't be thinking that because I'm be like, I go to sleep and I wake up, I'm like, okay, I'm feeling all right. And also, actually, major event, the girls won flag football. Major event. No, don't put your finger up. We
do we have to
won.
say it?
There is no
There's an
disclaimer.
asterisk there.
N-
A little star. It was because of one person.
I was like, yeah.
No names.
We didn't lose.
Troy and
No,
I
you
did
did
not
lose.
lose.
We ain't lose.
You just don't like
It wasn't
that.
because of Troy and I. Let's just say.
As a third party who was not a part of the game, I will say the boys were going real hard in this game. The boys
Wasn't
play
going that
football
hard.
a lot. The girls, they don't play football.
They said they weren't going that hard. I came out with a broken nail, a bruised shin, a scratch
In
on
my
my
defense-
wrist because of Ricky.
In my defense.
No.
I
In
ain't
my
touch it.
defense, I did not agree to that.
Oh.
I did not agree to go soft.
So I went hard.
So
That's
your words
what
mean
he
nothing to me,
said.
Jack.
Anyway, the boys were going hard. It wasn't it like 4-0 the boys.
No,
Hey,
they
Grant-
had like
No,
one
they
or
did
two.
one
They
point.
like,
Oh, I
no,
see.
you said
Okay,
two, I
it
think.
was
Like,
like
they
that
finished with
hard.
two, I think. Yeah.
Still could win.
So it was
Like
like
that last score.
well, I say before the last score,
So
it was
went
like
that hard.
4-1.
Yeah, it was
Couldn't
4 to
win.
1.
And then because they don't play football, so they were like, as a joke, if we score this last point, we win the game. Well, they scored the last point, so they won their game.
Because
Bruh,
of
it
one
was-
person.
It was first play. Coach tossed it to her. She zoomed on Buddy, and that was it.
That was it, and we won.
He took a bad angle.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. He don't
And
play football.
He's the one that doesn't play football.
And
The person
Ricky's
that plays football.
yeah.
Sounds like strategy to me.
Rick's favorite
pursuit
shirt
angle.
got
You're not-
ripped.
you're not
That was
supposed
a
to
strategy
say
itself,
that.
I guess.
Well, I didn't know who it was. They don't know who he is. Bleep the name out. Whoever's editing.
Bladen
Bleep the
is his name.
Bladen.
Hayden.
Hayden.
Might
Drayden.
be on the podcast soon. Who knows?
Yeah. And Ricky,
Oh yeah, and also my shirt got
yeah,
ripped
his
because
favorite one. One of his favorites.
yeah, one of my favorite shirts I got recently. I had to get a new one.
You got the same one?
Yes, I
You
did.
went back to Target and found the same one. They had one left in his size. He
Yes.
told me.
Yep, they had one left. I praised God at that moment. Dropped to my knees.
Dropped to my knees.
In front of the shirt.
Can you imagine walking by that as like a person just shopping in Target? You see this man with a torn shirt, half his back is out, and then you just see him on his knees, just like praising to
It's like the
Jesus,
Simba moment.
standing in front of a shirt, like freaking pulling a Simba, like holding him up, like but the shirt. Yes.
So, yep.
Oh, and I learned how to double dutch.
Oh yeah, we kind of all did. It's
Yeah,
cool.
that's a major event because I've been waiting for my cameo and jump into. Now I can actually have it.
Jade loves jumping so much she has dreams about it.
I had a dream last night. Yeah, it was so good.
I just like that. But when you finally made it in, you weren't just like jumping from foot to foot. You were full on cycling in the double dutch.
Track meet, bro.
And
It
you were
was
so excited, like the
She was
excitement on your
screaming.
face.
Yeah, like Lauren and I had the ropes, and then I just see Jade's face, pure joy.
it was the
Full on cycle.
happiest moment
like-
ever.
Has anyone ever seen that video of the dog like in the puddle? He's just like jumping around like that was Jade.
I was so happy, and the fact that I wasn't in there for like 2 seconds, it was like 30
oh
seconds.
man, it kept going.
Like she kept going. I was like, oh my god. And then I got stressed. I was like, I can't ruin her fun if I mess up like these ropes. I was like, ugh. Yeah.
Okay, Lauren, your turn.
Alrighty. Well, I guess it's a compilation of everybody's. I had the mouse extravaganza, had the party, had I've been watching a really good show called Mindhunter. Watch it on Netflix. Great show.
Not
We're in season
sponsored.
2 right now. Holden's being a little boy.
Little
But
boy.
I've also had like some really great, I guess, like one-on-one moments with everybody. Like I've been alone with everybody at like one point, like Ricky teaching the thing, like her with the mouse. And I mean, Kaylee just had a moment. We were like, wow, like we're the only people in the house. This is crazy. But yeah, it's just been a good time, just overall. So I guess that's
Never
something.
boring.
Never boring. This house is never boring. And it's never slow. It's never no breaks.
Moving quick these days.
Mm-hmm. But give me 1 second.
I will say though, I gotta thank you, Lauren, for your patience with us and all the podcast stuff. It is really appreciated.
I was thinking about that.
You are a saint.
Like I was like, yeah, like cause like how like uptight, I guess you could say, like how on schedule you are. For you to be as like patient as you've been, I really appreciate that.
I
God
just learned I
bless.
had to let it go. I had to let it go. I realized that tactic doesn't work. It just I'd appreciate it, but I understand that everybody has different things. Like you have work all the time, so it's like, and everybody's just beginning, so we have to like ease into it, and it's all right. And Ricky is old, so it is okay.
Yes, that's another thing we've learned. Like actually old in a young person's body.
Like he can't work technology.
I talked to my dad the other day, and he thinks I'm a genius at computers. Like he's like, "Why are you so smart with technology?" I'm like, "I don't know." And then I come home after this, this thing, and I was like,
Get
"Dad,
berated.
Dad, I'm not as good as at that.
Dad, I'm sorry to let you down.
I'm sorry, I let you do."
Father, I have let you down.
I thought it was better.
I
All
thought I
that
was
faith
good,
you
but
had in me.
it's like, don't ever say that to me again.
It's fine.
But yeah, I was like, yeah. I was like, Dad, you probably not that far off of me, honestly. Like, we're probably the same. That's why you're my dad. I'm your son.
I'm not gonna lie. I had to explain what sync meant. to
Okay.
Ricky for like 15
I don't know
minutes.
if Sync meant something else. Like, out of the, up front, I'm like, all right,
Like
same
through the
time.
earth, like sinking. Sorry. I was
No, like, I thought like Sync was like, it meant, I didn't know what she was referring to. I thought she was like, to me, Sync was like, okay, same time. You know what I mean? But then, like, I had no idea what the heck. Maybe it meant something else. I was like, but I was overcomplicating it, eventually, apparently. So.
Sync is any two things at the same time come
Yes.
together.
Yes, that's what I thought it was. But for some reason, I was overcomplicating it.
Ricky just about that life, so I understand. I understand like the overthinking process. So it's all right. But
Yeah.
anyways, I guess we can move into something you're grateful for, something you're working on, or something you're frustrated with. One of those three.
Wham bam.
I was the only one.
Or you can do all of them if you have all of them. But sometimes you it's hard to figure out, you know.
Right, so
Wait, can you repeat the
yeah.
question?
grateful.
Something you grateful for, something you're working on, or something you are frustrated with. And these can be in no particular order.
Something I'm grateful for. I bought some new clothes and shoes today. Something I'm regretting. I spent a lot of money today. Something I'm working on.
Not spending so much.
Being less impulsive when I'm at the mall.
I love Isabel's answers. They're just so not what I expect.
Well, that was like I walked into the house like right before and everybody's in the living room. And then I walk in with a bag and I got new shoes on. I mean, the shoes were I was getting a blister on my foot, so I kind of had to get those because I didn't have any other shoes. But like the clothes and stuff, I didn't need. Because we went shopping for my cousin. We took her shopping for like school stuff. And it just, I was there, my sister was there, my mom was there. All three of us got stuff. My brother got a new pair of shoes. But we went for her. I mean, she got a lot of stuff too. We all bought her something. But yeah. But I also bought me stuff. Which I told them, don't let me buy anything. And they let me buy so much. And I was like, gosh dang it. Because my family's just as impulsive as I am. But yeah. But I was just like, gosh dang it. But yeah. Can you stop? Stop.
I hate.
Okay. Anyway, Jade.
Something I'm grateful for. I could be cheesy and be like, oh my God, so grateful for you guys. But you know that. So.
Like, wow, that's cheesy. I gotta change mine. It's not funny.
I just
Legit.
That was gonna be my answer. No bad. This is gonna be my answer.
I'm gonna just put it out there and say we're all grateful for each other. I hope we all know that.
Okay, yeah, because I thought that went without saying, and now my answer feels kind of shallow. And I mean, I thought everybody knew it. I thought we weren't going there.
She went the whole different route than I thought she was going. I thought she was going this way.
I thought we were keeping it lighthearted and joking, so I was like, let me make a joke.
I'm grateful for the shoes and the clothes.
I thought we were making jokes. I didn't think we were supposed to be serious.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
He's screaming into the mic, my guy.
Please keep this in. Just 15 minutes of us laughing.
I thought she was going to go another way. But I am grateful
We were making
for
jokes.
everyone here. Yeah. And I'm literally in tears. I've come to realization a couple months ago when Ham was going down that I'm very thankful for these people in my life, which is so nice. But if I'm going Isabel's way, I'm thankful for my Birkenstocks. So grateful for them. They're God's gift to me. And what am I working on? I think I'm a pretty good person right now, so.
I'm a pretty great person.
If I do
I'm
say
a little
so much.
perfect at the moment.
Shit.
Just a little perfect at the moment.
I'm just kidding. I actually can't think of anything I'm working on right now. Okay, maybe I'm working on being in a better mindset.
Please turn the mic.
Being in a better mindset, maybe going to like practice, because lately I've been not feeling it. But I mean, that's just when I get there, I'm fine. But trying to get up and go to practice at 3:30 is a little hard. So yeah, and then what was the last one?
Something you're frustrated with.
Something I'm frustrated with. Hold on.
She said, I'm perfect. There's nothing.
Yeah, I was like, since I'm so great, I'm really not frustrated as much. I'm not frustrated with anything at the moment. So I'm sure something will come up later. Last week I was frustrated with my job. I was very frustrated with my job, but that got fixed. So not really frustrated with that anymore. Probably will be frustrated with that soon again. Yeah, currently nothing.
I feel like I have to give two answers now.
Same.
Just to make sure everything's, equal and in harmony. So, my answer.
My real one.
My answer is, I think, Kaylee touched on it earlier, but like have an out-of-body experience. Like, I like, when we're all together, sometimes I like step back. I'm like, this is cool, man. Like, this is really, really cool. Like, we're doing all this stuff and we're planning stuff together. I'm like, this is really nice, man. Like, And they're like, look at us. You know what I mean? So it's like, so like, yeah, I'm just really thankful for everybody here because sometimes I'd be going to work, and then afterwards we come to watch a show, and I'm like so excited to leave work and I come to here with you guys to watch a show. It's like it changes my mood like completely. Sometimes I'll be down, I'll come here watch a show, I'm like, this is it. It's like cracking a cold one, but I've never drank beer before, so I wouldn't know.
It's like cracking a cold one. But I wouldn't know nothing about that.
It's like cracking an IBC root beer open. You know?
That cream soda.
Dude, yeah, no, this house, we look like a house of alcoholics because there's bottles everywhere.
But it's all safe.
Yeah, it's
And
all
they're responsible.
the root beer and the cream soda. That's all it
No underage drinking here.
is. Kaylee's the only one that can drink. Kaylee's over 21.
Me
Over
in a
21?
couple months.
Kaylee's 21.
A couple months.
No, not another couple months.
It's the same exact day as Kaylee. Like, what?
Yeah. Anyway, same.
I'm turning 21 in a couple months. That's more than a couple months.
Couple months.
In April. We're
How many
in
birthdays
August,
do you
the
have?
beginning of August. It's only the 9th.
I told my dad, like, hey, Dad, when I turn 21, I'm just going to snatch some of that booze and try it one time. I'm not going to, like, take a full shot. I'm just going to lick it.
Just gonna lick it.
What does that mean? I'm just gonna lick it.
I'm just going to, like, literally, and then that's it.
You gotta get a little sip.
Probably, like, the bottle cap amount.
Yeah,
Like,
like
2 shots
to
of
taste
vodka.
it. You're like, oh no, it's not it.
But, anywho, my other answer would be I'm thankful for Isabel and her Crunchyroll account. Because of her now, I can watch all these animes nonstop all night long.
Yeah, I got that Crunchyroll premium.
Finished Demon Slayer, Isabel, just so you know.
You finished Demon Slayer?
I did. I watched the whole show.
Dude, it's good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Now I have someone to go watch the movie with me when it comes out. Dude, I was really this close to when the movie was coming out to like messaging G, be like, I will drive up to Phoenix so we can watch this movie because I don't want to watch by myself. But now I have Ricky.
But
now you're good.
thank you, Isabel, for the Crunchyroll account. Appreciate it.
We not sponsored, okay? Don't be saying that type of stuff.
We're not sponsored by
All right,
Crunchyroll.
so something you're working on and something you're frustrated with.
Right now, I'm trying to work on kind of like a plan since I wasn't planning to be here in this spot at this very this time around. So everything's been thrown up in the air. So right now I'm just working on a plan, kind of like a course of action, and then I just got to execute it. So right now I'm just up in the air right now. Something I'm frustrated with, not coming up with the plan yet. That's because of these shows and COD.
And cod.
Yeah, and COD. My plans have been kind of put on the back burner, and I'm eating up the main course of COD and Mindhunter Last Dance. So I am thankful for Control. I am thankful for Netflix and COD, but I need to control. I'm frustrated that I can't control my impulsion to watch them right now. That's one thing I've been working on too.
See, this is why you can't have me answering questions first because then you get answers like this from me and everybody else. Note to self: start with Bentley next time.
Okay, so something I'm grateful for. I have been thinking about you guys recently, you know. I've been So yeah, I've been thinking about you guys, and I've been thinking about Sunday, my dog, a little bit too. So like the whole family, I've been thinking about, and like I am actually really grateful for you guys. Because sometimes I'll just be sitting back and thinking like, dang, this is fantastic. I hate leaving work because usually people are here when I leave work, and usually fun things are happening, and usually I hear fun things happening when I'm gone. So
That's why I hated
Yeah.
night shifts.
I was
I
saying you
hate
gotta
missing
leave in like the
stuff.
middle or something. So gosh, dang.
yeah. And I'm also grateful for Sunday. Like every day that goes by, I love this dog a little bit more. I don't know if anyone else notices, but like, I think it's because like I've been learning that like she can teach me lessons as well. Like I've been learning that like having a dog is less about teaching the dog stuff and more about me learning how to teach the dog stuff, which is fantastic. Like I'm having a great time just taking in information and learning that kind of stuff. Yeah, but something I'm grateful for. Oh, also, whenever like, so when I think about you guys, like if somebody's not at practice or whatever, like I think I know that's why we're so close, because I'll always feel that somebody's missing whenever someone is actually missing. Be like, dang, where's Isabel? Like, crap, Ricky's not here. like, try somewhere else. But yeah. So something I'm working on. I think I'm working on changing my mindset to not necessarily like it was terrible before, but just working on it to be better. Like, I know we were talking about a few weeks ago, like setting our intentions for stuff so that we could actually achieve our goals and our dreams. And I've just been working on like thinking of that and having that at the forefront of my mind so that I'll have a reason to like choose something that I actually want to do. Choose the true path, as we've been talking about. So, yeah. And something I'm frustrated with, I don't think anything much except for things that happen like moment to moment basis, like people at the exchange. So nothing too much. It's just more like little moment to moment stuff. So, and like, I don't know, in general, me just like the fight, I guess, of me trying to be a better person. That's always like something that can be frustrating. But other than that, I'm pretty okay.
All right. So something I'm grateful for, I gotta say track. Like, it's just good for me, man.
Don't
Like, what were you gonna say?
I would say I understand.
Like, honestly, well, yeah, obviously y'all would understand, but I don't know. For me, it's just like my escape. Like, I love the track. Running is, I'm nice with it. Like, that's like,
oh my
not just because I'm good at it, but like part of my love for it is why I'm good at it. So that's why I'm like,
No, it's because your legs.
it's because all this God-given talent, Jade. But yeah, pretty much this track pretty much has like bettered my mood lately. Thinking about what I want to be, how I switch my attentions to focus on that. Something I'm working on is, in a way, same as Kaylee on intentions, but to be more specific, I guess I'm not gonna be more specific. Just just think of like, yeah, working on like my mentality. I'm trying to stay more focused on things, and editing, for example. I'm trying to get better at that. So I've been watching videos more, that type of thing. Frustration, I don't have frustrations that much anymore, just because everything's a learning experience. And as long as you attack everything as a learning experience, there's less things to be frustrated about.
Okay. Well, I'll go the Israel route first with something I'm grateful for. I'm sorry, we're just ratting on you this entire podcast.
It's fine. I brought the humor. I'm not mad at it. I made people laugh. We laughed for a good time.
Tenet has a release date. Oh. It has a release date. Is it going to stick? Probably not. But right now, it's not indefinitely. And so, this has been a movie I've been wanting to watch since like March, whenever, the virus hit. So, as long as it's like placed at a certain date, I just always strive for it. I'm like, I'm so grateful that I get to watch this soon.
Just got to get past this month.
Yeah, just got to get past this month. But and then also Sinbad, a movie that I referenced in the last podcast. Go and watch it. It's about movies. It's a little bit back. You just got to scroll down a little bit. But I found out that was on Hulu, and so I get to watch it for free, and that's like a really fun childhood memory of mine. So I'm grateful for those two things. And then as well as I'm grateful for everyone here. You don't have to say that.
It's like, I know.
You should be.
You're welcome. Damn right.
Remember this when you die.
I don't know. It's just like, this sounds, again, a cheesy moment. I'm grateful for life, like just in general. Like, I get to live this life, and this is the life that I have chosen, sort of thing. Like, how the heck did I end up here? That's like a big question of mine all the time. So I'm grateful that I am in the spot that I am in. Something I'm working on, I think for me it's a constant battle of who I am and how to be a better person. I've been struggling a lot lately with like figuring out who I am, because who I thought I wasn't helping anything per se, and what I thought was good was not necessarily good. What was right was it wrong, and I have a really bad problem with being wrong. I hate being wrong. It's the worst thing ever. But being able to work on being okay with being wrong, like wrong is just how you know that it could be right, and move forward with that is something that I'm working on all the time. Just being more open to things, being more patient, calm, being for others instead of always for yourself, sort of thing. How is everything else aligning with one another? That kind of thing. Working on that. Something I'm frustrated with? Me. I'm always frustrated with me. But I'm less frustrated now. Last week, I was pissed at me. I was just salty. But, yeah, I'm definitely moving forward with that. Frustrated with these freaking mice. Like, why they still exist, I don't understand. But, yeah, that's about it. Let me see. Is there anything else that y'all want to say real quick before I give the final question?
No.
Something that you're thinking about towards the future. What keeps you going, or what are you shooting for in these upcoming weeks? What are you planning? Just that kind of stuff.
Planning. Get more money. I'm just
I was like, yo.
We love Isabel.
That's a good one.
I was like, we was on the same wavelength.
Bro,
on that one.
everybody was on that wavelength. I feel that. Get more money. Get your money up. Not your funny up.
I love Isabel's answers. They're just
Okay, I'm
so
gonna go
great.
for like a real answer. Okay?
Wait,
I
Isabel?
have to keep the jokes going. Adding on to the more in-depth, less shallow version of get money. For working on for the future, I have a lot of plans for stuff that I want to do and stuff that I want to create. So for these next few weeks, I need to focus on executing, because that's a big problem that I have. Is I have a plan, and I'm like, ooh, this sounds like a real good plan, and then it comes to execute the plan, and then I panic every time. So just getting more comfortable with executing things, and getting more comfortable with being uncomfortable with things. So that's, I would guess, would be my goals, and or working on the future. And the same thing as Kaylee said, with having courage to choose the true path, which is something that we've discussed, that we've been like focusing on the past couple of weeks, like holding each other accountable. So those would be my future goals for the next few months.
Yeah, me too.
And get more money.
Money.
I'd say my goals are similar to Isabel. I want, by actually in a couple weeks, I want to get a video out that I edited, but I just am lacking the inspiration, which is part of one of my frustrations of what I actually want to edit right now. So my goal is to actually have at least one video edit in a couple weeks. And then I'm just going to go from that after that.
Just ride that wave.
Yeah, just ride the wave, But it's always like the first one is always like the hump. Man, that's a big hump.
Why did y'all both scream at the same time?
One of my goals is to get better with technology.
Wait, is for real?
Yes. Also, along with technology, I'd like to do the same thing Troy does as far as editing, because along the gruesome process of editing this video, last video, you'll know. I have some really cool ideas that I wanted to implement, but however, I did not know how to do it. One was asleep. It's 3:00 in the morning. And I'm like, damn, that would have been really cool. And I was like, next time. So that's one of the things. Get better technology. And as far as that, also, other goal. And it's kind of a weird, because I feel like goals are like planned out. However, this is like really spontaneous. Like I just want to just go out and do it. I want to take just a random ass trip in the middle of nowhere and just go exploring. And then just be off the grid for a whole week and then come back. That's one of my goals.
I think one of my goals is, well, basically the main goal right now, I think, is to just continue just trucking along on the stuff that I've decided to do and just build on the consistencies, the small stuff every day. And I know I'm not really worried about the end goal outcome as much, because I know if I keep doing it every day, which like I can do, then I can get it, whatever it is that I'm doing, which I've been trying to draw more consistently, and I have been doing that. I missed a couple days, made a few mistakes, which is expected, but I just keep doing that. And then I want to just start building on stuff that I like to do, like more photography, more editing videos, all of that kind of stuff, more writing stories and things, and just make a foundation basically of what I want to do, which is why I've decided to start with drawing and then just keep building on that as consistently as possible. Thank you and good night.
Good morning, America. Sorry.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
We'll just leave it.
I mean, it's a crown. It's a flower, or not a flower crown. A light crown.
It's in your freaking face.
Alright, so for my goals,
Just go.
kind of like the photography thing and like editing, like they said.
Yeah.
Sorry. Also, I have to talk to you about like, Jesus.
Guys, let's just get through the goals. Let's just
I
talk
gotta
about
talk
it
to you about
afterwards.
like editing stuff, but why are you holding it?
I'm holding it so it's not on Jade's face,
Okay,
and
like I
it's not
feel
on
like I
your
don't
face
trust you
either.
because I feel like you're gonna just pull it back and let it go. So just
Yeah. I'm holding it so it's not on your guys' face.
like,
I got you.
but pretty much that. I want to read more, especially like just starting small with like my
Read the
intentions.
kissing booth.
Read the kissing booth. Just starting small with my intentions. Just to kind of like have something I read daily that's like, on my mind, and I can build from that. And that's basically it, goal wise. Other than that, creating plans, because I never really make plans. That and then
Lauren.
I love plans.
That's
Major
like,
steps.
that's God.
just having ideas,
That's
honestly,
God.
because I feel like I never really have like good ideas. Like I don't really create ideas.
Oh no.
So just kind of working more in a creative sense.
I thought he was talking about being on time.
You let this poor man finish,
I
please.
was like, I'm gonna work on that, but it is what it is.
No, I'm just kidding. That's like your
put it behind
that's like your
us.
personality.
It is.
So that-
I will try to get better at that though.
It's okay. I eat too many hot Cheetos. What can we do? Just who we are.
Isabel, sit
like
down
you might as well
because
stop,
we
like,
can't.
We're still recording.
We're
Like
still
you
recording.
might as well just let it.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Goals.
Blanked. Oh, goals. Basically the same as my frustrations, sort of like figuring out who I am, being a better person, always like things to like work towards, as well as executing. I want to look around the film industry, like in Arizona, and talk to people a lot more, just like connect with people overall, learning how to communicate with others in different ways. And then, just helping out the group and moving on with s'mores and doing great things. So,
This podcast almost sounds like we're leaving. You know what I mean? Like
bye,
the end
guys.
of like an era.
This is the end of s'mores.
I'm
for you
sorry.
This is only after
13 episodes.
13 episodes.
We
S'mores
decided.
self.
Yeah,
13, the
s'mores.
lucky
13
number.
weeks.
Decided to call it, yeah.
Bro, 13 weeks, bro, 13.
Actually, I think this will be 14.
Yeah.
Lucky, unlucky.
Well, I just want to say that my experience with you guys have been so good. I can't wait to see where we all go in life.
Thank you, Jade.
Yeah, it's been a ride, man. And it's going to be so good where we go. But I know no matter what, we'll always have our
I
relationship.
love how we made a whole speech.
Go ahead, Lauren.
Alrighty, is there anything else that we want to say?
No.
Alrighty, well, thank you for watching.
I hated that so much.
Prevent wildfires.
I really do hate Bentley. I just hate him so
much
much.
Steven
We
All love
have
Did we just say
new
that it's-
episodes of a podcast every week, usually on Friday, but if you two being shallow on Saturday, And also look out for some videos coming very soon.
To a
See a
theater near
different
you.
side of us all together. It's gonna be a good time.
You can see my left side.
I stop.
Anywho.
Anyway,
Anyhow.
and
Keep going.
I'd like to thank everybody here for talking, and we will see you next time on S'mores. Goodbye.
Bye.
Stop
Love
it.
you.
Bye.
Bye.